This episode of the ResortLoop.com podcast is brought to you by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Joffrey's is proud to be the official specialty coffee of Disney. Enjoy drinks and pastries at Joffrey's kiosks throughout the parks and check out the Disney Specialty Coffee Collection only at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
And this is the gateway to the magic. This is ResortLoop.com. Bob, how are you doing today?
I am freezing.
Yes.
And am looking forward to spring, Tim.
I know. I am too. I'm very excited, which brings on the crux. Is that the right word to use? I don't even know. But that is why we're doing today's show.
What?
I know.
Tim, what are we going to talk about today?
We are going to talk about spring break.
Woohoo!
We're assuming, like you and me,
yeah,
all of a sudden, we need to pack up. We just need to go.
Yes, let's go.
We've not made any reservations yet. We should have, but we didn't.
It's right around the corner.
It is.
You don't have too much time left if you want to, get those fast passes.
As we record this, what do we have, like 70 days till the Easter week?
Yeah, right around there. Right around. You only got a few days to figure out what you want to do when you wake up early that 60th day out.
Yes.
Start booking that stuff.
That is the fast pass window is 60 days.
Right.
If you have room,
right.
If you're on property and you have your tickets ready.
Absolutely. So what are we recommending to people if they want to go at spring break? Now we're looking spring break like around Easter, right?
Yes. We're looking at this year Easter falls on a Sunday.
Right. Really? So when's Good Friday?
What
days that fall?
I think, is that a Wednesday? It might be a leap year. Was that a leap year?
Is it a leap year? Yeah, that's you.
I know. We're going to assume you weren't going to get there the Saturday before Easter, which was what, April 3rd, 4th. April 4th. And you're going to leave the next Friday. You're leaving on Friday in case you've driven or you just want to fly out.
Right.
That is our week. That's what we're thinking. If you want to go that week, one, it's going to be super crowded.
Right.
But,
absolutely.
But you've decided to go. You know that going in. So you're gonna follow the Woosley plan.
There you go. Rope drop. Straight to Peter Pan.
Exactly.
And so on and so forth.
But there's groundwork you need to do before that.
Like what?
Well, one, you have to book a resort. You need a place to stay. You just can't live in a tent right outside the gate. I've tried.
You could, but that's called Fort Wilderness Campgrounds.
Well, that's true. But that's not just outside the gate. I'm talking, you climb that green iron rail. Because the lawn is so nice and well manicured right there, but they don't like tent stakes.
Right. Well, it depends. It depends on who you are. But real quick, speaking of tent camping, since you brought that up.
I did.
Are you ready for this? You know what the rates are for tent camping at Fort Wilderness during that week?
Oh, tell me. If I had a tent.
$126 a night.
For a tent?
For a campsite.
Wow.
Now, I don't know. That's probably, all the amenities of a campsite. But, campsite.
You probably got some power there.
$126 for then. So you might want to, you might want to just get a room.
I would get a room.
Would you?
I think I would. Although
no adventure in you.
No. Although if you're pulling like a camper RV trailer with the gas prices where they are.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
You're getting like 9 miles to the gallon. I'd rather pay $2 a gallon than almost $4.
Absolutely. But at $126 for a campsite, you can stay at Pop Century for around $158.
Exactly.
So,
and these rooms are available. We're looking at it, by the way.
Right. Now these are without tax and all the other fun stuff that you got to tack on, but those aren't bad prices really for that time of year.
I was surprised when you pointed out these fall actually under the current discount that's out there.
Yes. That's 30% off select Disney resorts prior to. So you'd probably get that for the that Saturday and Sunday, Easter Sunday. But then after that, it bumps up to 35% off.
What is up with that?
I don't know. I was shocked by that because usually that's right around where they have the blackouts.
Right.
For that time. So, but if you book after February 17th, the discounts go down.
That's why you need to book now. That's why we're doing the show.
Right.
So let's go over a couple of the options they got here room wise.
All right.
There are plenty of values out there. You got the All-Star Sports and Music. Sports is like $151. These are just for your basic rooms.
Right.
Music is $138.
Wow. Yeah, I'm staying in All-Star Music before I'm staying in the campground.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about critters crawling around you.
Yeah, exactly. Rod Wheaton's yelling at us.
I know he is. He's like, there's no critters. But moderates.
You know what, Tim? I want to bump up a little bit.
You do. That's the way you go.
That's the way we roll.
That's it.
Especially when you're paying. So since you're paying,
we're going moderate. Is that what you're saying?
I want to stay at the Poly.
Oh, you want to stay at the Poly?
Yeah. Can you book me in the Poly?
I can book you, but you're going to have to pay. Because the only room available, because we had to look this up,
right,
is a room that this amount of room I have not stayed in. I have not stayed in this one. This is the Magic Kingdom View club level room.
Ooh. You haven't stayed there?
No, I've actually stayed in the club level Garden View room. That was years ago, and it was nowhere near the price it's offering now. And this is the only room available at the Polynesian, by the way.
You're a big roller.
I try to be. But normally it's close to $1,200 a night.
Wow.
But with the spring room offer.
Wait a minute.
There's more. Wait. Call now.
You said a night?
That was a night. That was the average per night.
Oh.
That's like a tuition payment.
That's my whole vacation. So what's the discount going to give me?
The discount is going to get you down to about $770.
Oh, shoot. Let's get 2 rooms.
Per night.
Oh, man.
No, isn't that crazy?
Ouch. Somebody can afford it.
Oh, I'm clicking around here. I think I might have just booked it. I'm not sure. Let me check something out here real quick.
Yeah. And by the way, if you can afford that, you might want to do it now before your taxes go up. I'm just saying. Anyway, what?
What are you saying?
Hey, by the way, can I just bring this up too? Am I the only one that watched a Disney movie instead of watching the presidential address? I didn't, no interest. I watched WALL-E, me and my son.
I'll be honest.
Is that bad?
I think I was sleeping. I think I was out.
We're bad Americans. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, Tim, there are a lot that are already booked up. So people really do need to, if they're going to go down at this time, like Port Orleans Riverside, no rooms available. The Wilderness Lodge, Contemporary Resort, the Yacht Club, Old Key West.
Right.
The Boardwalk Villas, Beach Club Villas, villas at Disney Wilderness Lodge, Jumbo House Villas, not available. So, big time for families to go because, a lot of people are in the same situation as you guys.
Right.
With the whole school thing.
You're in school. If you just decide to go, there's rooms available, so you can find something probably within your price range, but it's probably not going to be your first choice.
Right.
But that being said, these are nice resorts, though, so you're going to be all right.
And still at reasonable prices, really, considering the time of year. Now, I want to ask you this question, Tim.
Hit me.
Because I know you're a big water park guy and lounging by the pool. We talked about that on one of the past shows about how you like to lay around the contemporary pool.
Yes, I've been known to frolic.
In your Speedo.
Yes.
And let me ask you this. Average temperatures for Disney World at that time of year.
Yes.
Around 70 degrees.
Okay, so that's much better than here.
Oh, absolutely.
For me personally, I don't think that's swimming weather. I wouldn't swim.
So that's what I'm asking.
Well, the pools, the rumor is that all the pools are heated.
Well, they are.
The air is not heated, though. So when you get out of that pool...
Exactly.
Things aren't going to be where they're normally at, is all I'm going to say.
Exactly. So I'm asking, are you going to bump up to one of the resorts with a really nice pool and spend that extra money for something you might not be using.
I would not.
Yeah.
This would be a moderate trip for me, I think.
You think?
I think it would be. I think I would go moderate.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because this is kind of, as we're talking, it'd be kind of generally a last second trip anyway. And some vacations, you're just happy to be there.
Oh, absolutely. And again, we're just going by spring break based on Easter. A lot of colleges, their spring break's different. A lot of schools, systems, spring breaks are different. But, look around, check out those discounts because, depending on the time of year you're going, these discounts seem to fall in a pretty good spring break time frame for everybody. I don't know about the whole swimming thing. With 70-degree weather.
Yeah, check out like the 10-day forecast maybe before you get down there. If you're going to have a few 80-degree days.
Yeah.
And you'll hit the pool for like an hour or so to say you swam on your vacation.
Yeah.
While everyone else up here is fighting icicles. Falling off buildings.
It's a polar plunge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't even understand that.
And you bring up a good point, too. If you see that the weather's going to cooperate and you feel like you might want to bump up, call Disney. I have always found that if you're nice and, they're nice to you, obviously, a lot of times they'll give you the discount. Even though you're outside of the discount window, they'll give you the same discount for an upgrade.
Ooh,
so I have found that. Now,
great.
I'm not saying that's their policy. I'm saying it's happened to me a couple of times.
All right, great.
So don't be afraid to ask for that upgrade and throw in, hey, I used a discount. Can I use it for an upgrade too? A lot of times they'll say yes.
All right. Oh, initial travel tip also that time of year. Check when you're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
If you can leave, if you see a major storm coming, if you can leave a day earlier than you planned or a day later than you planned, just for safer travels, just keep an eye on that.
Right.
Keep an eye on that.
And don't forget, what did you were looking up some airfares right around there. What did you find about traveling on Easter?
I think this was what, a year or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling actually on the day was actually very reasonable.
Yeah.
Now the day after, not so much.
Forget about it. Yeah, so a lot of people like to be at home on the holidays, the particular holidays. So, check flights for that holiday.
Yes.
Good call there.
And if you're able, especially if you live somewhere where we do, where the weather could just get nasty when you need to leave, if you can wing it, fly direct.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to worry about maybe missing a connection somewhere along the way or the plane being late.
Yeah.
You want to know as soon as you get those wheels up that you're good to go.
Yeah. Cleveland to Minneapolis to Orlando, probably not a good call.
Right.
At this time of year.
Or Buffalo, New York City. Oh, my goodness.
Exactly. All right, so we're going. You're putting me up in the poly. I appreciate that.
That's no problem. That's no problem. I'm spending some of your money.
I mean, obviously we're within the 180-day food window.
Right.
So I'm not getting in any of the good places to eat, right?
Incorrect. Now some of them,
what?
I know. Let's just get some of the ones out of the way. First of all, anything like Be Our Guest, no, you're not going to get in there, Bob. I'm sorry. Ohana, you weren't getting in there either way.
No, I'm never getting in there.
Never.
That's a myth. I still say it's a myth.
It is a myth. But actually, I looked. Let me look at my handy-dandy thing here. Ohana is available.
What?
At 9:35 on Easter.
Wow.
On Easter, that's the only table available, and that's kind of late. But there is a table available on Easter Sunday at Ohana as we record this.
For a family of 4.
For a family of 4. 2 adults, 2 kids.
Wow.
Well, I figured 2 kids, but it's a party of 4. It doesn't matter their ages. But yes.
Right. Interesting. So that's going to work out great. You'll get me the room at the Poly for $800 a night.
Right.
And then I'll be able to go to Ohana.
Yes.
You've got to pick up this tab. I can't afford this.
No, I don't think we could afford it if we pooled our resources. Now, other restaurants aren't available. Like California Grill booked, Chef Mickey's booked. But let's talk about what you can get. And this kind of shocked me because we've been in the 180-day window for, I don't know, what, months now?
Oh, yeah.
Some of the old favorites. 50's Primetime Cafe. You can get prime times. You can get 4:30 and 7:05 p.m.
Wow.
I mean, I might eat those times normally, even if those weren't the only choices.
Right.
The beer garden, 5:30, 6:30, 6:40.
No kidding.
Cape May, at a resort, 7:45. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
I don't mind a later dinner on vacation. I really don't.
Love Cape May, too, by the way.
The Brown Derby, 3:40 and 7:05. So you're missing like the 5, 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
But 7 o'clock for dinner, that's not bad at all.
No.
The Hoop-de-Doo, you can get tables. This is great.
Really?
Yes.
So it's doable.
Nine Dragons, you can get right in.
And this is right around Easter time.
This is Easter week. This is actually I'm looking on Easter day.
Wow. That's a good idea. That's not bad.
So you might not get your first choice or your ideal time, but you can get a good meal at one of your favorite restaurants.
How about that? That's awesome. I'm kind of shocked. I expected everything to be very similar to the Polynesian, very expensive and or not available.
Exactly. And I'm going to check Wednesday that week. Middle of the week, this will give us a good idea what's going on.
Right.
All right, so later in the week, this is still Easter week, Artist Point, 7 o'clock dinners, 7:30.
Wow.
Boma, 6 and 7.
Really?
Yes. California Grill, you can get in at 9:20. How good of a time is that? Fireworks.
I think it's your computer.
It could be. I've got this Commodore 64 churning, man. It is churning out some data.
They've got some sort of algorithm code, something or other, from my computer that will not allow me to book these things.
The Kona Cafe, you can get in at 7:55.
Wow.
So this is a good. This actually, it looks like a pretty decent week. Now you're gonna have the crowds to deal with, but I mean, you're gonna be able to get into a decent hotel. You're gonna be able to get some classic Disney restaurants. You're gonna have a good trip.
Right. And we're still within or outside of that 60-day window still.
Yeah, as we record this, we got about 10 days, 10, 12 days before we even have to make some fast passes.
For the fast passes. So, that I think that's going to be the kicker right there. If you can get some fast passes, you're getting a decent price for a resort. You're going to get some really good restaurants, and you probably get some pretty good fast passes. So, I say go. I say,
should we just
go?
Got
the time, go.
Well, I got to check, make sure I didn't accidentally book the. We might be going if I already booked the room and I can't cancel it. That'll be our first meet.
I love it. Unfortunately, my kids, our school system cut back on Easter, or on spring break. Our spring break is a Friday off and a Monday off.
A lot of systems are doing that now. You're not getting like a full week.
Yeah. Well, we got beat up so bad last year with the snow days that I think the school system said we got to prepare for those snow days. And this year hasn't been too bad so far. Knock on wood.
Exactly. I think we had a couple weeks ago and a couple snow days.
Yeah. And as far as if you're going down there, tickets are what the tickets are. Now, you had an experience with one of the other ticket distributors, didn't you?
Yeah, one of the bigger ticket brokers.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that experience went very well. And
we just
ordered them for our summer vacation. Also, the tickets.
Yeah.
They came in the mail just a few days later with the free shipping. I've already got them. I actually have our Magic Bands already customized online, and the tickets already linked to them. And
wow!
So we're going to be ready to hit the ground running, I think.
How much are you saving by doing that? Ballpark?
Oh, ballpark. Ooh, I'd have to look. I don't know, $10, $20 a person, I think.
That ain't bad.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
that ain't bad. That's lunch someplace.
Exactly. And it was we got 4-day park hoppers. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So we're going to do a few days before we get on the ship. So kind of excited about that.
Good. Excellent. Speaking of the linking up with the Magic Bands and all that, make sure you guys really study up on the My Magic Plus and My Disney Experience so that you're not spending a lot of time looking at your phones. Nothing wrong with that when you're standing in line, but when you're walking around the parks, it's going to be very crowded at that time of year. You don't want to be staring down at your phone and losing your party and running into people
so work on that at home a little bit. Oh, and don't just use the app on your phone. Also have it ready to go on the mobile browser in your phone in case the app's not working.
Oh, there you go.
Sometimes the mobile browser actually works a little quicker. So have that bookmark somewhere ready to go.
Good tip.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. That's what we do.
Good. We do?
Well, I do. I don't know.
Well, I guess then that's all I got.
Oh, my goodness. Everybody, I hope everybody has a great spring break coming up. Book a trip. Let us know where you're going, how you're doing
Absolutely.
I like to live vicariously through our Looper listeners.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's one of the things I do. I do other things, but they're much more boring.
But it's kind of like 24. You never see the hour that Jack Bauer's taking a nap.
Exactly.
All right.
He doesn't sleep at all. But if you want to follow a boring person, you can find me on Twitter at ResortLoopTim, or even on Facebook at Tim ResortLoop Scott. And we have that website. That's a little less boring than I am, but that's ResortLoop.com.
And are you going to do any more with Instagram?
I might try.
All right. I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget Facebook.com/Resort Loop. Rate us on iTunes. And where else can they listen, Tim?
I would listen to us on the Stitcher.
The Stitcher.
That's all we got. Everybody, thanks for joining us. This has been a spring break planning edition of The Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
Now I'm loading awkwardly.
A lot of quietness.
Yeah. Well, I thought once I changed the date, it was going to change, and I had to find a table. Okay.
Keep clicking.
All right, here we go.